guys, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We just hit 100 subscribers. Sorry. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me already, my name is Nancychel, and if you want to get to know me, all my social medias are down below. They're all Nancychel, so I'll be super easy to find. And yeah, why don't you like, comment and subscribe as well? Help a girl out, join the growing family, and yeah, why not? Do you know what I mean? Hold on, I don't like this filter, so let me just change that real quick.
Few moments later.
So in today's video, guys, I will be doing tips on what you should be asking at your viewings, what you should be looking for, what you should look at, just tips for when you go to your university viewings, when you move out. 100% recommend doing a viewing because it means that you know exactly what you're walking into, whether you're going to flats, halls, apartments. Make sure you book a viewing if possible, or online viewing, and ask as many questions as physically possible, because this will just ensure that you're able to actually know what you're signing a lease into, and yeah, there's no surprises anywhere. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this video, keep watching, and yeah, let's just get straight into the video. Okay, let's go. Okay guys, so I've got a list of things here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've just got a list of things. So if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes, making sure I've not missed anything off for you guys. So the first thing I would say when you go for your viewing is ask about sleepovers. I know this is like something that you'd be like, what? Like, why would I need to ask about sleepovers? It's more of like what they're like with people coming over, having sleepovers. If you've got a lot of friends that you like to see, like especially me as a girl, I wanted my boyfriend to sleep over at times, and just especially during lockdown, you never know what's going to happen. So it's a thing of where you need to be sure that you can have people over. So for my flat, I have to pay if I want people to sleep for more than a week or more than a couple of days, and let my landlord know, just because of like fire alarm tests or whatever, if in case of a fire. So you have to make sure that you ask, so you're not surprised by anything that may come up in the future or once you've signed the lease, because it's then you can't really get out of a contract that you've already signed. Okay, you get me? I get you? You get me? Cool. Okay guys, the next thing I would recommend you guys to do is look at everything. Open the cupboards, open the fridges, open everything. Like look at the bed, look at the mattress. Has it got like stains on it? Look in the toilet. Is there mold everywhere? How nasty of you! Like, look at everything. Ask if there was the client before, like if there was someone there, or if it's just been left by itself. And once you ask these things, and look at these things, you get a feel for like what the landlord or the company is like with their tenants. If they're kind of like, oh yeah, there was someone here before and they kind of made a mess, it's like, okay, so why was the mess not cleaned? Like, what the fuck? Or if it's like a thing of there was no one here before and it's just built up mess, that's fine, like that just happened. But make sure you look at everything. And that also leads to my next point of, when you've looked at everything now, make sure you ask them if they're going to make any changes to the flat, like if they're going to clean the mess that's there, if they're going to remove the mold, if they're going to fix the board where it's broken, if the door doesn't close properly. Ask them if they're going to change that, because you can't be living in a flat or a hall that is not cutting it. You're paying almost $9 grand to stay there. Do you know what I mean? Or however much you may pay. Like, make sure you ask for these things, for the cleaning to be done, for the things to be changed that are faulty before you move in. Because girl, once you're in the house, I'm telling you now, they're not gonna do nothing. Okay guys, my next point would be, once you've looked at everything, once you've asked them if they're going to make any changes, if anything's faulty, make sure you take pictures and videos of everything, of the faults, of the the good things, the bad things, everything. So one, you have a memory of everything that you've seen, so you can refer to it if you're going to multiple viewings, which I'd highly recommend. Don't just go to one viewing. Also, it can put you in a good position if you move in and now something they said was going to be fixed isn't fixed. You can say, oh, this is not fixed, here's the proof, can you come and fix it? And yeah, it just puts you in a better position and also just better memory, so you aren't the one that's lacking. And also taking videos in the beginning when you went to see the flat, when now you move in and something else is like messed up before, like on the day you move in, you can just send a picture to the landlord and say, look what's happened, I didn't do this, blah 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 blah, and you know, negotiate something so you actually do get your deposit back if you do put a deposit down. And with most places you do put a safety deposit down in case anything goes wrong, and you can get that back at the end of your stay, which will be really good because it usually helps you get the deposit for your next flat, and it just rolls on like that. Okay guys, now the next point is make sure bills are included in your place, whether it's a hall, a flat, a group accommodation. Make sure you're paying bills included. You're already okay guys, sorry about that, but back to my point. Make sure your bills are included. Like I said, no matter where you stay, you're a student. Do you really think you can be affording bills on top of that? There's gas bills, electric bills, broadband, water bills. There's so many bills out there, and it's a thing of where you need to be getting the value for your money. So do not settle for somewhere that's asking you to pay bills as well, because most likely it will not be worth it in the end, and you'll have to work a job on the side. And if you don't want to work a job on the side, it just makes it peak, especially if you're doing a high intense course at uni. So yeah, just help yourself out and don't go to somewhere where it's bills included. Okay guys, and my next point is, I think we've done 5 points already, and I have 8, so we're getting there. But anyway, my next point is ask about insurance of your belongings in the flat, in the hall, wherever you're staying. Ask if you're going to need to get third-party insurance on your flat, because once you move in, it's a thing of where a lot of the time you don't know where you're staying, and depending on if they have very good security or if they don't, you know, things still get stolen, things happen, it is what it is. But it's a thing of where you need to know if they're going to cover you for that, if you're going to get money and claims on that, because you know, that's those are your belongings. But most places do not, so it's better to know before you move in so you can get that sorted ASAP and you're not at risk than not knowing at all and it happens, you have no money, like you kind of can't do anything, you just have to deal with it and get new stuff. Do you know what I mean? So just always being prepared in the sense of like, you know exactly what you're doing, where you're moving into, and asking them enough questions about the security part. Okay guys, my next point kind of goes into the points that I've already said, but it is check or ask if there's any faulty electricity. With one of the places that I went to, the oven, like one of the knobs were broken. Automatically I was like, yeah, I'm not moving into that place, because you could obviously see that, but they still took me to see the place. Do you know what I mean? So, and when I pointed it out, he was like, oh, I didn't even see that. Brethren,
are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
What? Anyway, he had to take a picture and say that, but it's a thing of where if you notice these things before you move in, best off for you, because you don't have to deal with having to get this done whilst you're there, and it's more stressful. Imagine an oven, like I would need an oven to cook, and you are just putting yourself in an uncomfortable position when you're just there to bang out uni, have fun. Do you know what I mean? So just ask and just look, do you know what I mean, as much as you can. Another tip or like things that you should ask is about the guarantor. What does the guarantor need? How much do they need to earn? What is there anything else that they have to do? Because I know for one of the flats that I went to see, the guarantor had to own £20,000 or more, had to have a credit check, had to work for the, you know, in the UK, and just there was a lot of things they needed to do, and it was like, oh, that is so long, because it makes the moving in process a lot longer. So make sure you're asking about the guarantor, and if you know that you don't have a good guarantor, once you've gone to the viewing, make sure you're on looking for one, because honestly it makes it so difficult, or it just makes it easier for you to look for another place. Do you know what I mean? So make sure you're looking early for your flat as well. Do not be the one that's looking in September. because you'll be staying at home. Okay guys, we're finally at my last point. I bet you guys are like information overboard. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. But my last point is, even though some people think it's being a little bit cheeky or blah blah blah, it's literally ask if they can lower the cost by any amount. Like even if it's £5, it's still £5. It means that you get more student finance for actually looking after yourself and not it all going to your accommodation. So just ask, be polite, be nice throughout the whole viewing. As of course they expect you to have loads of questions. Ask loads and loads of questions if it's a thing of where if they can lower the cost, because I know with my flat I came here and they lowered the cost by like £10, which helped me a lot because it was like, oh, you know, discount, and you know what I mean. Still, every little helps. So you know, why not, guys? Just try it and just make sure you're very respectful and nice at the viewing, and they'll see what they can do. Okay guys, that is the end of my video. That's all my tips done. If you guys want to look, I crossed them all out. That's everything, every little tip that I have for you. If anything pops up or you have any questions, you can also always DM me or even comment it and I'll reply. But yeah, if you guys need any help, or like if you guys want me to look at any of the videos of your flat, I would happily do that. I love house hunting, and yeah, I am so excited for you guys to move into your new flats, because you're obviously looking at this if you're moving into your new place or you're looking to move into your new place. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, more videos like this should be coming soon, because obviously it's the end of the academic year, so more people are going to uni. So I love uni videos, and I'm in uni, so I can help you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.